We're having big traumas today. Another of our favourite spots, a place called Calera, and there was a little sandy area at the end of a dirt track. And every time we've been there's been a few other vans, but nobody else. And that was in high season last year too, and today it was completely full. Couldn't even get in, and it all had been changed. Some of the parking had been gotten rid of. So then we tried a different place and we couldn't get in, and we tried a different place and we couldn't get in. So then we tried to go inland, thought we'll find this, there's a free air in the mountains, and it's by a monastery, and the pictures made it look like it was really, really rural. And when we got here, it's actually, I can see out the window, it's just right on the edge of a town. There's houses and flats and everyone's cars parked, and then there's just an orange grove next to us. So it doesn't feel particularly safe, particularly nice. So we set off, what time did we set off? Before 9?
8.
We set off at 8,
yeah.
And it's 2 o'clock now, and we still haven't found anywhere for the night. So let that be a lesson to ourselves and to anybody watching. Never try to find a new park up on a Sunday. We've had a trying day. So we drove back to town, we tried a couple of other potential spots, both of which were rubbish. So we found a car park that we just about fit in, and we sat there for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. We sat there for a long time, and it was really hot, and we had to have all the doors shut and the fans on. It was just like... And then we came back to a spot that we tried previously that was full, and we thought, well, we'll just wait until 6. So we tried at 6, and enough cars had left so that we can get our little van in, our big van in. So here we are. We're knackered.
And I'm making
and
dinner.
Really, really hot. And the cats and dogs are all hot. And we're hungry, and it's all been a bit... one of those days that makes you question living on a van. Because, you know, if you lived in a house, you'd just go home, wouldn't you? So yeah, Rosie's cooking dinner though. And we are parked by the beach, and I can hear the sea, and the sun is shining, and we're at 100%. See, there's always stuff to be grateful for and happy about.
I'm cooking beanie chili thing.
Ooh, is it turned into chili now? Awesome.
Yeah, I'm adding rice and tomato passata, which means it's going to be a kind of chili some way.
Yum. There are peppers if you want to chop up a red pepper.
Maybe.
Okay. Hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm still recovering from many hours of driving, trying to find a park up, and then many hours sitting in a car park in the sweltering heat of about 35 degrees, sweating
pretty
my
shocking,
nuts
wasn't
off,
it?
excuse my French. To answer your question, I'm currently still quite miffed, so I shall have to resolve that probably with several beers. I'm just going to go check the beach out, maybe that will cheer me up.
Yeah.
But I'm sure once I've recovered from that, which as you well know takes me a while to wind back down.
And of course the heat doesn't help when you're hot and sweaty and sticky, as well as being frustrated and everything else. It just piles it on, doesn't it?
And it's depressing on that, you know, as you were saying a minute ago, that's the third regular car park that we've lost in the space of a week or 10 days. And when you've got your favourite park ups, we've been to Calera 4 or 5 times, sometimes for a day or 2 and sometimes stayed a week, and it was lovely, so to have lost that is quite sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to have a look at the beach.
Okay.
A little tip if you're coming to Spain in high season, very busy at the weekend, so we arrived here on Saturday, which was a mistake. Never used to travel at the weekend. I think we were a little bit out of practice, having been parked up on my mum's drive for 4 months. So the car park was completely full on Saturday. So as I said earlier, we had to spend the day in a car park in town waiting for the evening so that we could get in here. So we've pledged to ourselves that we're going to move on during the week, and we're going to make sure that any beach park ups we want to go to, we arrive at a Thursday or early on a Friday so that we can get parked up and make sure we've got a space and allow plenty of time for the inevitability that some of the park ups we get to will be closed or not open for overnight stays. So we're going to make sure we've got time to find a new park up so that we don't end up in a shitty town again. So yeah, find your park ups during the week, and then if you want to stay over the weekend, make sure you arrive on a Friday at the latest, and then stay over the weekend and move off after the weekend, because the locals do come out the weekend in the evenings, staying quite sunny till about 9:30 at night, so they get busy in the evenings after people have finished work, etc.
Hey Leo, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
You
I
good?
want some biscuits.
Bumpy.
Not too bad, but there's a dip, so it's going to be like this. I'm all out of breath. It's a bit of a hill, but it looks very pretty.
Cool. Give it a go.
Once we start, there's no return.
Oh. Wow, it's windy. This is the beach we found ourselves at. Crashy waves.
What's the beach called, Juan?
It's the dogger beach. It's a beach for dogs. It's our dogs all over the beach, and it say on the sign, it's a dog for beach.
Afternoon. So after a bit of looking, we found a new park up. Looks good. We are right by the no camping sign though. But we've checked with some friends online and they said it's fine to stay here, right by the beach, which you can obviously see behind me. 31 degrees in the van and 42 degrees out in the sun. It's absolutely roasting, but the waves are huge. So a bit rough to swim, but I'm just going to investigate them now and see what they're like.
Good morning.
Hola.
We're at the beach today. It's looking beautiful.
It's hot.
Look at the colour of that water. You going in?
I'm going in. Worth mentioning that it's technically a dog beach. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 dogs having a swim. That was more dogs swimming than there are people, which I think is great. So it's a pebbly beach, but it's lovely for a swim, isn't it?
Fab.
So I'm going to do my penguin dance now. Very nice. Getting out is not as easy as getting in. It's gorgeous. Very refreshing. Beats Wales. So Hoagie and Juan keep cool. They've discovered that if they go under the van, even when it's a sweltering hot day, there's always a lovely breeze. So there's actually no breeze while we're sat in our chairs. And we're on a dog beach, so every single dog that walks by, Juan has to get up. So yeah, there's no breeze sitting in our chairs, but a lovely breeze coming under the van, so it's a wise place. I fancy it under there myself.
I'm looking up a fish that I saw when I was snorkeling, and I can describe it. It's got brown stripes down the side on top of a silvery bit. It's got a yellow tail and yellow fins, a long face and a little pattern on its head, but I cannot find it anywhere on Google. Leo's having a very hard day today. Hello, buddy. He's sitting on my pajamas. Oh, yeah, such a hard day. Done the washing up? No. Clean the toilet? No. Ate half a pouch of food, didn't you? And a few biscuits, and then you went back to bed. It's a cat's job, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's a cat's job to do some sleeping.
Crazy dog was taking me for a walk. My name Juan. I had a swim today. Very hot now. I just drying off in the sun. It's quite nice, but I've been laying in the mud, so I got a bit dirty. So it's a good ploy. I go for another swim later. Yeah. What do you think? I'm dreaming about wikis. I like the wikis. It's my favourite thing. I quite like this swimming. It's quite nice when it's hot. Chasing my ball. I like it. It's been a very hard day today. See, I've been working all day today, chasing my ball. It's very hot. Oh, it's so much effort to lift my head. I just got to rest on these shoes here.
Oh, we're going down there. Oh, I missed it. Ooh, look at that view.
Morning. So it's not even 8 o'clock UK time and we're already over 30 degrees in our quest to find the heat when you're sat in England thinking, oh, wouldn't it be lovely to be by a beach. It's actually unbearable really, and we're struggling a bit. It's very, very hot. So we've been trying to park up by beaches where we can swim to try and cool down, which is not going that well. Lots of beaches, but we either can't park at them or too wavy to the point where they'll be too rough to swim, and or too much seaweed. So this is beautiful here. We're in a little sort of small valley at the bottom of a road, at the bottom of a small, I'd call it a mountain, but it's a rocky kind of lava hill, and it used to be used by smugglers. There's caves and cave houses, tunnels through the hills to the seashore. Truly stunning, but very hot again, as I said a minute ago. So we're going to see if we can get off again and find somewhere a bit cooler, or a beach where we can do lots of swimming. I'm actually getting very lax on filming as well, sort of caught up in the swing of travelling and meeting people, enjoying ourselves, the heat. That I've got a load of editing to do, so I'm several weeks behind. I'll try and get those caught up. We're going to stay here a week, and again that was a fallback because we went to Poolpie, which is another one of our favourite park ups, which we've been at many, many times. One of the places we call Vanlife heaven because it's multiple beaches and always many, many vans, 40 or 50. But during COVID it was closed, and it's now got signs up everywhere, fines, Guardia coming down. No caravans, no camper vans, no vans of our types even allowed to park on the beach like we used to. So again, very disappointed about that. That's another one down. That's our 5th one down now. That was one of our favourites. So we found this by looking at Google Maps and going from Poolpie along the coast. And most of them again were all closed to motorhomers or van lifers. This one not, but very small. If you came at the weekend, I don't think you park here. But as you see, there's parking for 2 or 3 vans before you get to what I'd say is the main car park, but that's a bit generous as the main car park probably holds about 8 cars. But there's this little kind of nook just before the main car park which we've got into, so you would get a couple of vans in there. So there we go, not long past 8, 33 degrees in the shade, and I am wet through. God, it's hot.
You reckon you're going to have signal here?
I don't know. It's a bit warm.
Yeah.
I'm a bit
look,
wet.
little cat. You're all huffy too, aren't you, buddy?